The mermaid was taking a bath when she suddenly heard a knock.
What are you doing, sweetheart?
She jumped out of the tub, quickly drying the water off her tail. The door opened. She slipped, wrapping herself in a towel. Luckily, her legs had already turned human. Her boyfriend noticed nothing. That day, they went to the square to listen to a violin performance. He held her hand tightly. Then she saw a mermaid statue in the center of the plaza. She smiled and asked, "Do you like it?" He nodded. She bought the statue and gave it to him. But life in the human world was getting harder to endure. On one date, she grabbed a lobster and bit into it, right in front of everyone. The crowd froze. Her boyfriend stared in shock.
She's really hungry.
Day after day, their love grew deeper. At the ice rink, he proposed. She said no, because she couldn't stay away from the ocean too long. He couldn't understand and said things he didn't mean. Tears in her eyes, she walked away. She went to the shore alone, ready to go home. But she couldn't let him go. She turned back and said yes. They didn't know it, but disaster was already coming. That day, the mermaid was taken to a mall. She stared at a TV in curiosity, not knowing her boyfriend was on his way home with flowers. When he arrived, the room was empty. He ran all the way to the mall. The next second, she screamed. Every TV screen exploded. His doubts turned into fear. Before he could speak, a doctor recognized her. He had seen her under the sea before. This time, he raised a water gun. The moment the water hit her, she collapsed. Her boyfriend turned and saw it with his own eyes. Her legs became a tail. Reporters rushed in. Flashlights went wild. She reached for her boyfriend in terror. He stepped back on instinct. She was dragged away by researchers. He was taken to the lab too.
I am not a fish!
No matter how he explained, no one believed he was human. The mermaid was locked in a tank. She tried to get closer to him, but only saw fear in his eyes. She sank to the bottom, hopeless. 12 hours later, he was released. She stayed behind. Wires covered her body, scars everywhere. Curled in the corner, hugging her tail, she cried. Watching this, the doctor finally felt regret. Meanwhile, the boyfriend found his brother and confessed his fear. That's when he realized what he had lost. He went back to the doctor. Together, they decided to save her. Disguised as staff, they broke into the lab. The moment he saw her, his heart shattered. She looked up and smiled for the first time in forever. He ran to her and kissed her deeply. In that moment, he knew he couldn't live without her. He wrapped her in his clothes and carried her out. A helicopter circled overhead. The military was right behind them. At the shore, they held each other tight. The kiss was fierce, like a goodbye. She jumped into the sea and waved at him. This time, he didn't hesitate. He jumped in after her.
Let it suck!
He couldn't swim, but she kissed him in time. A miracle happened. After that kiss, he could breathe underwater.